Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome to the Fomo Factory. I see too much altcoin stuff going on. Too many people are talking about an alt season, and even a certain crypto YouTuber that I actually like is talking about that, and a lot of people believe that, and these people will get wrecked. So I want to tell you how I look at things. I'm not saying he's right, I'm right, she's right, whatever. I just want to give you my opinion because there are two sides of it. One YouTuber that is talking about this is Sheldon from Crypto Banter. What he basically is saying, and I'm going to show you the video, is he's saying that he expects that the Bitcoin dominance goes down and that we will have an alt season because of that. But I think that's quite of a dangerous thing to say right now, and I would really like to give the counter argument to that for you guys to know that how if you ever see, because this shit takes over. You want an alt season if you have altcoins. And therefore, it's really easy to start believing the people that actually say there is going to be an alt season, but that can get you wrecked. And I don't want you to get wrecked, believe it or not. So I want to show you this really quick, and then I want to say what is wrong with this. So please listen to what he's saying right here.
When it comes to this actual dominance, here we go. There's the dominance chart. Let's go back into dominance. I just deleted my chart. I wanted to tweet that one. Now I have to go and do it again. So again, we are here with the dominance. It can come at any moment. If this crashes now, I'm still expecting, what it basically means is Bitcoin from 30, 31, tanks to support, which is 25K, 26 within 1 day. Everything goes wild. Everything goes crazy for 1 day. It triggers
one thing. The dominance can also go up while Bitcoin is going down. It's what we saw in the last cycles as well, especially in around this period. I mean, now, yes, Bitcoin is going up. The Bitcoin dominance is also going up. So most of the money is flowing into Bitcoin, and therefore altcoins are holding up. Some are a little down, some are a little up from the bottom, but that's not really much going on right now. But what happened in previous cycles is also at a certain point that the Bitcoin dominance actually went up while Bitcoin was going down. So what that means is the Bitcoin dominance going up, more money is being dominated by Bitcoin instead of altcoins. But if Bitcoin at the same time is down against this dollar pair, it means that altcoins are completely down against their dollar pair, aka that's a big altcoin capitulation. And I can actually show you what I mean by that. That's this. There are two more things what's wrong with it, by the way, so please wait till the end. But here you can see this orange line is Bitcoin, and this is kind of where I expect that we are right now. This orange line was Bitcoin, and Bitcoin was going up right here, right from 3K to 11, 12K, give or take. In the meantime, the dominance went up, yes, but here is where Bitcoin peaked, right? That was here. And what happened in the meantime? Bitcoin went down from here, but the dominance kept going up from there. This is the period where altcoins got completely destroyed. This was the period where you thought that the bear market was over, the lows are in, and altcoins took another 60, 70, 80% hit. That's the worst thing that can happen to altcoins. Bitcoin going down while the dominance is going up. And even if the dominance is going sideways while Bitcoin is going down, your altcoins are getting completely destroyed. So that's the first thing. But the next thing
turns basically starts this, and we start the alt rally. If that happens, I say again, 2,500, 2,800.
Okay, so he says like that if we get rejected here, which is definitely a possibility, I agree on that. Although there is a good case to be made that it will break out this time because we won't be in a range forever. But he says that if we get rejected right here, just like here, we will start the alt rally. The problem is he's saying all the time that that will be an alt rally that will drive altcoins up in dollar price. Well, that's actually not true. That's not how it works, because when the dominance is going down, it just means that altcoins are worth more against Bitcoin. But then, of course, it depends what Bitcoin does. And if we want to take a look at this rally right here that he is comparing it with all the time, that's the most important thing that he seems to forget. And I really do not want you to forget this, because this is the most important thing, basically. Look at the dominance back then. Here, that was in the period from June 2022 till September 2022, right? June till September 2022. That was this move right here. And altcoins did quite fine, right? Altcoins, they bounced from the low, from $325 billion market cap to 450, give or take. Some altcoins actually 3x, some not. But that was a decent altcoin rally. But how come this whole period was a good altcoin rally? Well, June till September, the dominance went down. So, again, that means altcoins were worth more against Bitcoin, okay? But if we take a look at what Bitcoin did back there, that was this period, June 2022 till August, September. So from the bottom of the complete range to the top, Bitcoin made a 44% to the upside, all right? However, if I look at this chart for Bitcoin, I don't want to be negative, but a 44% move to the upside will put Bitcoin at $43,000. Only if this happens while the dominance is going down, then a similar rally is possible. But I would like to remind you that I think that, you know, between 40 and 45K is maybe a little too much to ask in the short term. All right, we will sit at major resistance. We are basically sitting there. If we break it, then 32 is big resistance. And if we break that, then 36 is big resistance. So let alone 44. We are far from there still. Far from there. A 44% Bitcoin pump is not that easy. Right? And what's more likely that if we get rejected right here on the dominance, then it happens because Bitcoin will get rejected. So then it basically means that altcoins are worth more against Bitcoin. But if Bitcoin is worth less against the dollar, then it's not that spectacular for altcoins anyway, right? But then last thing I want to touch on when it comes to this.
Okay, amazing. If we break through here, a way higher value Bitcoin, okay, a 40K, maybe even close to a 50K Bitcoin. If then we diversify back in, what I thought, you know, this is Solana back at $80. This is Cardano back at $1.50, like at these crazy levels from where we're at. So for me, I'm just trying to explain to you yet again, before I jump into altcoins.
I'm not sure if I now understand what he's saying, but Solana at $80, Cardano at $150. Look, when we had this run of the Bitcoin dominance last time, again in June 2022 till give or take August, September, give or take, right? And we go there, for example, this is Cardano, June, that's this area right here. So let's say from here, let's take the low, right? Till September, August, September. That's a move on Cardano of 40%, right? 150 is more than a 3x from here. But even back then, when Bitcoin was moving freaking high, Cardano did not manage to outperform Bitcoin. Well, the dominance was going down, right? Same goes for Solana, basically. If we take a look at Solana, what it did in June till, you know, August, September, give or take, that was a move of 80%. It's a nice move, definitely. But, you know, from 20 to 80, that's a 4x. We did not even manage to make a 2x right here, while Bitcoin was going up big time when the dominance was going down. So that was the most bullish case for altcoins. Well, these altcoins did not even do a 2x. So to say, and it's not about him, there are a lot of people that call for an alt season. My point is to say that there will be a big alt season. I think it's a little too soon to cheer for that, to be honest. And in my, you know, opinion, even if the dominance goes down, it's the question what Bitcoin does. Like I said, if Bitcoin stays the same or goes up, then altcoins could have some good returns, definitely. And you know, some will not do a lot, like Solana and Cardano last time, but others will 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10x, definitely. But like I said, it's also possible that this happens while Bitcoin is also going down. Which makes a lot of sense, because lately the dominance is following Bitcoin, plus Bitcoin is sitting at some major resistance right now. And yeah, it's just like, I don't know if that will happen, to be honest. And then again, this is not really an alt season, right? People overuse the word alt season. Right, you know what an alt season is. An alt season was this big ass move to the downside, right? From December 2020 till May 2021. You see, you see on this chart, all the money was flowing from Bitcoin into altcoins. May 20 until December 2020 till May 2021. Right, you see right here as well, the Bitcoin chart was going up by then. That was a major bull run, right? So what did the total 3 do? December until May, right? The total 3 completely exploded. That was an alt season. That was an alt season, right? So the word alt season is a little overused anyway. But I just want to remind you guys that if someone talks about an alt season, and they show the dominance, where we are right now is likely not where we were back then. All right. Again, this was June. This is now. If we look at June, we were sitting at support, at the low, basically, at the low of the cycle so far. Right, we are now sitting at the high of the cycle. It's a big difference, right? Between the exact low, by the way, right? For then, right? We went lower later, but for then it was the bottom, and now we are sitting at the top. So it is definitely not the same. I just wanted to touch on that, and it doesn't mean you cannot make money, because how you can trade it is this. How I've drawn it right here, right? Not saying it will play out. Eventually, we will break out of this range. I think it's going to be here, though. But maybe we will already do it here, right? But how you can trade it if it's not breaking out right now is make sure you get some altcoins. If you already have Bitcoin, buy altcoins with it, and otherwise use dollars, whatever, right? If this goes down, then you make a lot more Bitcoin with your altcoins, because altcoins go up and their Bitcoin pair, at least, whatever the dollar pair is doing, that depends on what Bitcoin does by then. But on their Bitcoin pair, they are at least going up. So if you're down here and you convert your altcoins back into Bitcoin, you have 3, 4 more times Bitcoin. If then this happens again, right, you make a lot more money with your Bitcoin. Altcoins are getting cheaper against Bitcoin. You buy altcoins again, well, and then you repeat it. And then by the time that we are here, if this plays out, you can start hypothetically with 1 Bitcoin, and you can end up with 8 or so if you trade it right, if you really trade it right, right? And in the meantime, if Bitcoin goes to 5K, to $5 million, it doesn't matter, because we all know that at the end of the day, Bitcoin is here to stay, and it will make us money. So that's how you can trade it. That's just what I wanted to touch on for today. I hope you like the kind of content. It was a quick video. I didn't really have the time, but I just wanted to get it out of the way, because I see too many people talking about an alt season. And it's just very clear to me by looking at this chart, like this is nothing like an alt season that we have seen before. So don't get your hopes up. Not saying it's impossible, but it's not the same. So thanks for watching. If you like the video, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, turn on the bell notification, and I'll see you guys soon.